I'm gonna go to this game. I'm gonna go to this game because now before I go here, people, we man of our word, we were wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. We were wrong. But I'm gonna go here. Ohio State and Miami. I know what everybody thinking. I'm gonna go first. But I know what everybody thinking. Y'all did all this. Yep, 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 yep. Y'all said all this.
Especially me.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Okay, I was wrong. All right, they lost. Um, Ohio State as a team, to me, I don't give a damn. They're still better on paper. Ryan Day, you sold. You single-handedly sold. Now I know they wanted to take all the play calling off of Brian Hartline's plate because he's leaving for his new job. I understand it. I'm gonna say this. You started that game to me when you started scoring in the second half. First half, atrocious. It was just terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. You started off bad. Then you had to dig yourself out of a hole the second half, which you was capable of doing. You did that. You did it. But you didn't
Sure
stick to
did.
the
You
game
did.
plan as far as running the
No.
damn ball with my boy Bo Jackson. I don't know why you didn't do it. I don't know why you got anxious and said we're gonna go back in the air. Ruben Bain was out there killing them, single-handedly, hunting, going to work. I don't know who he is. Who is that? I don't know who that left. Right? Was it on the right side? I don't know who it was. But boy, and I heard he was good. Lord Jesus, you was getting work. I'm talking about work overload. You couldn't do shit. It wasn't a damn thing you could do. You couldn't do nothing. Every time Julian Sand did this, hey, look, he ain't had no more than about, I don't even think he had a full three.
Yeah. No, he didn't. He did not. He did not.
It was awful, bro. Jeremiah Smith, you did your thing. But honestly, bro, they really just got out coached, bro. At the end, Mario Cristobal out coached Ryan Day. That's really what it came
He
down
did.
to. And their defense play, like how their defense is going to continue to play. They're going to continue to play every. That's just what's going to happen with Miami. But what you got to do, bro, and this is what's going to happen is Miami is really a team that just being but ain't breaking right now. They're not breaking as far as offense anyway. They're not breaking. Every time Miami
For
has
sure.
played, they have literally been able to stick to the same game plan and nobody can beat it. And I'm starting to think a little bit like, is it the fact that they can't beat it? Because I don't know if niggas ain't watching film. I don't know if I don't know what's going on. But it ain't like they doing nothing crazy. They're not doing nothing crazy. You know what's happening. Now, granted, they got them giants on that O line. Now, we do know that. They got them monsters up there, so you got to have a D line in order to even rock with them for real. But I'm just,
Yes.
I'm shocked. I'm really shocked because, like I said, I I have Ohio State actually on paper, skilled players wise, they're the better team. I just feel like they didn't stick to their game plan. They dug themselves in the hole they couldn't get out of, honestly. But I'm gonna let you go
Yeah.
on that.
Everything you said, like you said, y'all, I did pop in and say my Ohio State was gonna whoop them in this, then the third. But I also said with the long net, now Ohio State, the same thing I said about Alabama, which I thought Ohio State was gonna do. Like my partner said, run the ball. We watching the game, and I'm like, bro, this is what I'm saying, coaches. What got you there? What got you there? Which, like you said, Rondé was not calling the plays at first. It was Buddy,
Hmm.
so that kind of threw a wrench in it.
Right.
But what got him there was also not just passing the ball;
Hmm.
it was running the ball,
Running the damn.
which you supposed to do when you got a demon like Ruben Bain on the other side. And Buddy number three, forgive me, bro, I always forget your name, but number three is just as good.
Yeah.
Ruben Bain is getting up faster than he is.
Yeah, for sure.
But both of them is coming down your neck. And Ryan Day, with that being said, not only do you got no two demons on your side that's attacking, which you want to pass, Ryan Day, you also have a young quarterback. You also have a young quarterback whose first time playing is this year, whose first time being in the playoffs is this year,
Yeah.
whose first time being in a big game like this
Mm-hmm.
is this year.
Mm-hmm.
So why not take the pressure off him? Now, I'm not saying, granted, Julian Sand had 2 picks and 1 touchdown, right? The last pick was the game was over with. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he had 1-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the game, I don't think he played bad. Now I know everybody gonna sit up here and say he played bad, tragic in the third, but when it came down to him to make throws, he was making them. When I don't think he played bad compared to them boys coming down his neck the way they was coming down his neck. That's
Yeah.
my thing.
That's my
Because
yeah.
it was times where he ran off from sacks, he shook sacks. Hell, he threw a dot while getting sacked.
Mm-hmm.
And when it came down to him making them passes, throwing them dots, he was throwing them dots. Now, can you tell that he was frightened and pressured out
Yeah.
there? Yes, you can
Absolutely.
tell that. You can tell that. But he's a young quarterback. Ryan Day, you have to see that. And to slow down pass rush, football 1-on-1, run the ball. Now they ain't run the ball the first half. 14-0 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Second half, or 17-0, whatever it was. Second half, they came out the gate, running the ball. What happened? Run, begin first down, touchdown. Gotta stop. Or
Mm-hmm.
maybe Miami kicked 3 or whatever. Run the ball again, touchdown. You got
Quick.
excited.
Yeah.
14-17.
14-17
Real
ball
quick.
game. Quick.
Back-to-back
Quick.
drives. 14-17 ball game. Ryan Day, you got excited and you got away from the run.
Run. You don't get
You
away
got
from it.
away from the
You don't
run
get away from
and
it.
went right back to passing.
Mm-hmm.
And them demons went right back to hunting.
Right back to hunting.
Bro, I don't understand. I don't understand it. Like, and I really don't understand it with Ryan Day, which I'm also getting into with the next game. I don't understand it with Ryan Day in that moment because we hold these coaches to a good pedestal. Now, granted, everybody make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make mistakes. But we hold these coaches to a pedestal, which the next coach too. So I don't want people to sit up here and say, I don't hold Ryan Day up to this high. No, because I'm getting on the next coach too, because he did something dumb too in the next game that I'm going to get to. But we hold these coaches to a high pedestal, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. And Ryan Day, I don't understand how you just not see that. Like,
Yeah,
how
you
you
got to
not
see that.
see?
You got to see that.
You feel me? Before the game started, we on the podcast, I literally said, Ohio State, you don't have to run that ball
You got
because
to
you
run
don't
that
want them
ball.
demons to just sit
You
back
got
there
to.
and
You
hunt Julian
have
Sand.
to run it. You
have to come on, bro. You can't get in your own way and sit up here and say, well, we've been doing it this way, and I want to do it my way.
Yeah.
And just forget football. Like, that's just football 1-on-1. And I want to say, Jeremiah Smith, you played a hell of a game. A hell of a game where it had 130, 140 yards, a touchdown or 2 touchdowns. But you definitely sold, and you definitely gave Miami 7 when you missed that block on that screen. Now, I don't know why you tried to go from outside in to block him instead of just straight up blocking him. Because when you went outside in and the way he hit that screen, that boy, he was watching film. He
He
knew it
was
was coming.
watching film. I'm talking about.
As soon as they said, look, took off.
Took off.
And it helped them out that Jeremiah Smith went outside in instead of just going straight up blocking them. I don't know. I don't understand what that was, why he did that. But you sold on that play, Jeremiah Smith, when you gave him that 7. That was a free 7. But I will say you did make up for it for your performance. So I ain't going to get on you too much. But, yeah, like you said, man, this was just a case of Ohio State strictly just getting out-coached.
Yeah.
Specifically Ryan Day.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna get too much on Matt Patricia. But Matt Patricia, you was I don't know why you playing 10 yards back when your corners when Miami ain't been doing nothing for the last 6-7 weeks.
Terrible.
But screens.
Terrible.
I don't know. I don't understand why you was doing it. You're literally giving them 5 yards. Carson Wentz just 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, 7 yards. Check down, first down. I don't understand why you're playing them back like that when they're not gonna beat you over the top. It's simple. Stack the box, man up Caleb Downs and Malachi Tony. GG's. GG's. It's not rocket science. I feel like these coaches get to these moments and they try to do so much when it don't always take for you to do so much, bro.
Not to win.
It's simple math.
Simple.
You feel me? Like,
simple.
I don't understand what Ohio State film watching was, bro. Like, I don't understand. But I'm gonna give Carson Beck credit for 2 plays, and the 2 plays was 2 rushing plays. He both of them was third down, and they was big third downs because this one Ohio State was having momentum. Third down, He ran it and got the first down. And then the second time, I forgot what quarter it was. I know it was second half, but I think this was right after Ohio State scored the second touchdown. They was back on they like 20 or 30, and it was third down again. And I think a little bit of pressure was coming. And then Carson Beck ran the ball again for a first down. I know that might seem little to the fans, but that slowed the momentum down because I think later on that drive they went to score a kick 3.
Yeah.
And if he would have never did that, the momentum it had flipped on Ohio State side.
Yeah, it did.
Because that was gonna be a quick 3 and out. That was gonna be a quick 3 and out. Ohio State get the ball right back, and that defense was gonna be right back on the field. So I'm gonna give Carson Beck credit for them 2 plays. I'm gonna give Mario Cristobal credit because you did out coach Ryan Day by keeping it simple. Mario Cristobal is doing what he's supposed to do. Keep the game plan simple.
Yeah.
We gonna run. We gonna make Carson Beck not turn the ball over, not do nothing crazy. We're gonna play a manageable game offensively. Defense, we got them demons on that D line. Y'all hunt. The back end is playing up while these demons is on the D line hunting, as the back end should.
All right.
So that was just a case of them getting out coached. That's all that was. And I gotta give credit to Miami for that. We gotta see another week of Michael Irvin going fed with these
bringing
belts.
out them belts, boy. And, bringing out them belts.
And I want to say the physicality from Miami. My goodness.
Yeah,
good gracious somebody.
Before we even go to that, I'm just gonna say a few things right here. Mark Fletcher. Now, I know. I've always said this, and I'm just gonna keep honest. I always thought even though your O-line is like that, boy, you run. I seen Sonny Styles miss a tackle. Now, I know y'all probably gonna be like, "Why are you saying that like that? Like that don't happen." Look, I've never seen, I've never seen this happen. He missed a tackle so bad, like it ain't even phase him. Like he just bounced off of him like he wasn't nothing. Like we had like Sonny Styles, he not no little kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro,
no.
Like that's weight room. Like I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, Mark Fletcher. You did your own. And I'm starting to notice, Kobe, every time. One thing, like I always say, I'm starting to pick up on it. Mark Fletcher is, and I could be wrong, fact check me if y'all need to, but I think he almost getting dang near somewhere between 18 to 20 carries every time since they've been winning in the playoffs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
that's been done since they put that playbook back with Carson Beck. He's gonna get at least 18, 15 carries.
Yeah. He's
gonna get at least
they've been feeding him. They've been feeding him. Feed.
That's the game plan. That's the game plan. We're not going to put the ball in Carson. Carson Beck is not throwing the ball 35, 40, 45 times. It's not happening. Because if you do that, it's going to be turnovers. And Mario Cristobal know that. That's why I will give him credit for that. No, we're not going to do that. We got this dominant O-line. We got a physical running back in the backfield. We're going to run the ball. We're going to do little plays off of that. Screens, check downs. We're going to do stuff like that for Carson Beck. He only had 138 yards.
Very true.
We're gonna have 138. Last week he had what, 120? You feel me? So he doing what it's supposed to do. I will also say the last thing I'm gonna say. I did say this game was gonna come down to the trenches, and I said that because I knew Ruben Bain. Now, granted, I did think Ohio State was gonna be able to overcome it, but I knew Ruben Bain and the other man was on that side, and I knew how good Miami O-line was gonna do. Which ain't nobody been able to. It's gonna be a tough task. It's gonna be a tough task for somebody to, you know what I'm saying? Because that O-line is.
That O-line, they're a trench battle team. Meaning, if you can't beat them in the trenches, you ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win.
You could.
And Ohio State, and a lot of people don't want to admit it, but and I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but that might be the. I don't know if everybody can mess with them in them trenches, y'all. I don't know.
Ohio State definitely had their chances to win that game. I did also see Julian Sand miss a wide open touchdown. But again, he's young. And at that point, them boys was on him. So like I always say, when you get hit so much time and get so many pressures, you start seeing ghosts.
You do.
You start seeing ghosts. Your head start moving faster than what it got. Your time in the pocket It's not just sitting back here like you've been doing all year. You ain't got that time no more. You feel me? So, but that was a good game. I
That
will
was a
say, I
good
know the
game.
score was what they won by 10, but that last touchdown was just they
Yeah,
literally let them
let
score
them
that
score.
last touchdown
Yeah,
because
they
the
let them
game was
score.
over with. So that was a great game. I would say that was a great game. Shout out Miami. Y'all got one more game to go till y'all get to that big game.
Mm. All right.
And Ohio State gonna be bad too. They're gonna be just fine. I want to say
Yeah,
that they're gonna be just fine. They'll be back in the playoffs.
yeah, they definitely will. Uh,